Hi, Nick Osborne with the Personal Training Department Blueprint, back with our next lesson over the systems you need to put into place to guarantee results for your personal training department, rock the money, start making a lot more money for the club and for the coach. So we're going to talk today about team building. So let's review all the systems we've talked about so far. 1, sales system. 2, professionalism system, because members love to spend money with professionals, not with kids. 3, marketing systems. Trainers don't know how to sell. We got to teach them how to sell and market. Life coaching systems, because that's really where our industry is going to be going over the next 5 years. Get a jump on it. You don't need some elaborate life coaching systems, but you need to have one in place to really make sure that you're successful and stand out from everyone else already. Number 5 is a hiring system. I, as an owner, hate hiring because I don't know how to generally I wouldn't know how to get the best people in place. If you have a hiring system in place, told you how to do it, you're going to be a lot more successful. Number 6, having staff meetings. It gets you more of a team. It lets everyone participate. It gives everybody a voice in your club, and it gives everybody the respect that they need to finally start changing how we do things as a personal training department. And then the last one that we talked about was an exercise system. Having a belief system in your club so that the front desk, the trainers, the cleaning system, the salespeople, all of that know what to say when someone says, I want to buy a personal trainer, I want to invest in training. What does your training department do? Who's the best trainer? How do I lose 20 pounds? All of this, there are cohesive answers across the board from everybody. Think about that one for just a minute. We work hard to get our machines to look right on our floors and our walls to match, our ceilings to match. We do all of that. Then generally we tell the trainers, go do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want with our clients. Don't do that anymore. It's not supposed to be chaos. What we're going to talk about today is a team building system. Now, we want our trainers to act like a team. We want them to operate as a team, but we don't have systems in place to make them into a team. So this is key to really moving forward, reducing the manager's owner's stress, and to help actually reduce the stress between team members. Because right now, most clubs have the personal trainers actually at odds with each other. They're not there to support each other, help each other, and work together as a team. There are a bunch of individuals walking around not being as successful as they could if they worked as a team. So, first thing we want you to do, first thing to put into place is have a mission statement. What are we here for? The mission statement at our club is, we're here to give our members the best fitness experience possible so they can get the results that they want in an effective and fun way. It's a great mission. I think it is. It's very simple. We actually have it on our wall. You walk into the club, it's on the wall in the lobby. This is what our mission is. This is what we're here to do. Okay? It puts us on notice. The next thing is we have to figure out, how do I do that? How does each staff member support the mission? Now, I've been around a lot of industry gurus, some really smart people, and they will have 10, 15, 27, 50 things that trainer's supposed to do or employees are supposed to do and memorize to actually be successful and fulfill the mission statement. And I find that most trainers can't remember 3 of them. So what we've done is we've really solidified things into 5 commitments in order. They're not pillars. They're not, because pillars are all equal. You can't remove one without the building falling down. So everything's equal. If you have to choose between one or another, we have to have priorities. So we have 5 commitments, and this is what they are in order. Trust and integrity. I have, as an owner or manager, have to trust every single employee that works for me. If I don't feel that they're trustworthy or have integrity, and integrity generally means they do what they say they were going to do, when they said they would do it, the way that they said they would do it. That's a Larry Winget. If you don't know who he is, look it up. That's his way of explaining integrity. So, trust and integrity is number 1. I've got to be able to trust my staff. My members have to be able to trust my staff, and other staff people need to be able to trust every other staff member. They don't have to like them. They have to trust them. Okay? So that's 1. If you're not trustworthy, nothing else matters. And being trustworthy to me means you will do the rest of these things. You're committed to them. Number 2 is safety. You have to make sure that we're creating a safe environment in the business. And we have to make sure that we don't leave machines that are broken out for someone else to fix. We either notify someone, fix it ourselves, or take some action to prevent people from getting hurt. Same thing with members that are doing stuff that's dangerous for them. We want to create a safe environment. If there's mud or water on the floor and it's slippery, we need to take care of that. We never walk by a problem. Same thing if it's night outside and there's a street light that's out. Walk the members to the car, especially your clients if you have the time. Number 3 is create an extremely awesome experience at our club. So experience is our third. We want everybody that comes in contact with me to have a great experience, whether it's staff, members, or clients. Everybody's to have a good experience. So staff members I can't make a bad environment for other people to work for me or work with me. I also have to create a good experience for the member and for the client. Number 4 is I have to produce results. Now, some people might say 4 should be first. If that's the case, you're going to have a tough time getting your staff to buy into what you're doing. So 4 is producing results. We have to produce results for the clients, and the trainer has to produce results for the gym. Now, the gym has a commitment to producing results for the client and for the coach. I got to provide the coach with enough good leads and enough marketing actions to get new people in the club and to keep them directed on what they need to do. The member needs results. They hire trainers for results. We got to produce results that go back to that exercise system, life coaching systems. I need to be able to guarantee results to my client if they follow our system. They're going to be happy with them. I might not say you'll exactly lose X amount of pounds, but if you're not happy with the results that you're getting based on what we did, I'll give you your money back. Okay? So, and number 5 is we need to build a team, make myself valuable to the team, and then maintain the team. So what does it take to make a good team? Working together, sharing clients, helping the beginner trainers role play myself when I'm not having success. All of these things build the great team. Everything that we do should fit into one of those 5 categories. If not, I'm not really that worried about it. It's enough effort to focus on those 5 things. And when you have these 5 commitments in a list, you can stop yelling at a trainer and start asking questions. They're sitting back with their feet up on a couch or feet up on a desk. Explain to me as a trainer how this is supporting our business statement, our mission statement. How is this, which commitment is this either violating or supporting? Because I can't figure it out. Because to me, it's you're not giving anybody a good experience by promoting yourself this way. You're actually hurting everybody else's chance of making sales. So you're kind of violating 3 and 4. Okay? So put your feet down, sit up straight, whatever it is. So we got to work on all of these things. We got to work on trust is a big issue at most clubs. Believe it or not. So you got to do things that help the trainers build trust in each other and build trust in you as a manager and owner. The next thing is we need to have things in place that help communication. What I mean by that is trainers generally don't communicate very well. So having that staff meeting section, making the trainers have conversations with each other on point, having them have talks with you and you talk with them is huge to actually getting some results and building a team. Having a team that communicates well with each other, not yelling at each other, not throwing each other under the bus, but actually communicates well with and for each other is huge. One of the things that we get into with our higher level, the integrated functional coaching systems, which is one level above the personal training department blueprint, is we talk more and more about personality styles. We follow a personality program called the Enneagram, ENNEAGRAM. There'll be a link or something on the video here for you to see where to go. But there's 9 main personality types. And I do a talk about this at different industry functions that 2 of them never show up in our industry for the most part. And 3 of them are overwhelmingly, they're about 90% of our staff, and that's one of the reasons why we have so many problems. But each one of these personality styles have different motivations, different ways of communicating, different priorities in life. And when you have a staff, 10, 12, 20 trainers, you need to figure out these trainers need this trainer needs this, these trainers need that. And when you can speak to them and see what their motivations are and how they communicate and get them to work well together, you're going to completely change the environment in your club, and you're going to have a true team. Because most of the time, when there's conflicts between staff members, it's usually a misunderstanding on motivations. People will assign somebody and go, well, they're trying to do this, or this is what they want out of this, when it might not be anywhere close to that. Because of how I see the world and my personality, I assign other people what I think that they would want, need, or what motivates them, or what their desires are. So, as a owner or as a manager, figuring out these personalities and seeing them, and seeing when an employee, staff member is under stress and they start taking on these new characteristics of being highly critical, or checking out completely, or being more angry. Wow. Now I can see why some personalities rub other people the wrong way. They're very creative, but they don't want to follow systems. Well, they're probably an Enneagram 7 or 8. They don't want people to tell them what to do. So we need to work more with them on being professional and following systems and filling out contracts correctly. And it really brings the team together when they find out, this is what my personality is and how I affect other people. So this is one of the reasons why I do this talk and why we've put it in a higher level. It's a little bit more information, but it's amazing at what it does of building a team and making your team more successful. And that's what we're really about, because if we can help you with an exercise system, a coaching system, and then get your trainers to operate as a team on purpose every single day, you're going to make a lot more money with a lot less work. Now again, when people say how much more money, let's just go per 1,000 members. So if you got a 4,000 member club, multiply this by 4. But every 1,000 members with only a 15% penetration, you should be making $360,000 every year from personal training. Now again, at one of my talks, I had an owner say, these are ridiculous numbers, get up and walk away. 15%, that means out of every 100 people, only 15 are involved with personal training at one time. Think about that. That's not an outrageous number, but most clubs it's less than 5. So let's talk about a club with a 5% penetration, only spending $175 a month. That means you're only billing about $105,000 a year in training. That means the difference per 1,000 members is $1.28 million in revenue. That's ridiculous. I can't imagine it not being worth it. For every 1,000 members, you're missing over a 5-year period $1.28 million. Of course it's worth it. So put these systems in place. Go back and watch the videos. Get yourself a list of things to do, or you can just hire us and make it really simple and start making money a lot faster with a system that's already been proven around the world. Okay? So my name is Nick Osborne with the Personal Training Department Blueprint, helping you put systems in place to reduce stress, build a better team, and make a lot more money.